Hey guys, this is Tech Alchemist. This is my first video, and this is me doing a video about PC. Okay, so I'll first tell you about our channel. Okay, so this is Tech Alchemist, and I am the owner of Tech Alchemist right now. Okay, and this is based on PC builds and then some other comparison of tech gadgets and else. Okay, so this is the first video doing about a budget PC of 50k. So first we'll go with the processor. So processor will be Intel i3 12100F. Okay, so this is the best processor you get right now for 9300. Okay, or else you have another option where, but here I'm showing you Intel i3 1200F 100F. Okay, but here which we are gonna use is Ryzen 5 4500. Okay, so this is the best processor you can get for like 11,000 or something. Okay, so see, oh sorry, see, this is Ryzen 5 4500. Okay, this is our processor. It has 6 cores, 12 threads, 11 MB KK memory, 3.6 gigahertz base clock speed, and then 4.1 gigahertz max boost. And then it supports it's AM4 socket 300, 400, 500 chipset. Okay, sorry for that. It's a box processor, not OEM processor. Okay, and this is not even like 50k. I think it's around 45k or something. Okay, and then our next thing is like the next component is motherboard. The motherboard which we are gonna use is Gigabytes B450 MDS3H Wi-Fi. I know many of you might be thinking that why don't we get a gaming motherboard like with a special heat sink on it. You can go with, okay, so now our total budget is 45k. Okay, on 46. Okay, so if you, instead of buying this, you can go with the B450 gaming M motherboard, which has a heat sink, which is actually very good. And this is a Wi-Fi motherboard, but the gaming M motherboard doesn't get Wi-Fi. Okay, that is like sad for you. Okay, and this motherboard has a SATA SSD, like SATA SSD unit, and normal NVMe. I think it has a NVMe. Yes, it has a NVMe, and it supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And this is an AMD motherboard. It supports, it supports 3rd gen, 5th gen, and then even 4th gen, and even it supports 4K display support and even VR ready. Okay, it has 5 smart fans. Okay, and then it even supports HDMI. Okay, next component is our RAM. You can even go with RGB. I'll tell you the best RAM you can get is Patriot RAM. Okay, it is 8 GB and 3600 megahertz, and you get it for like something around 2100 and something. Okay, here we are using Corsair Vengeance LPX 8 GB. Okay, we are using 8 into 2 GB, so 16 GB in total, which is aesthetic and very good. And then our next component is going to be our graphics card. I know I'll still come to the storage part, don't worry. Okay, that's gonna be a full NVMe SSD, nothing else. Okay, our this thing graphics card is MSI G6 1650D6 memory Ventus. Okay, which is actually a very good graphics card. Like 1650, right? 1650 is an evergreen universal card, which is always best. This comes with a GDDR6 VRAM and 128-bit PSI Express, and then this is, gives you good performance with the Ryzen 5 4500. Our next component is our storage, which is the crucial P3 1TB SSD. This thing is 1TB. Okay, which is actually very good, which has the 3500 Mbps. Okay, this is actually very good. In HD you get 7200 RPM. This thing is 3500 Mbps. Okay, MBS or something, I don't know what do you call it, please. Okay, this is, yeah, up to 3500 MB/s. I seriously don't know what that means. Okay, and this thing is up to 4 TB. Like you get option of 4 TB. See, this is 1 TB for 3901. You have 2 TB, you have 500 GB. 4 TB C available options. So if you have the option of C available options, the price will be a bit high. So this is 1 TB is actually good, or you can extend with 2 TB also. And then our next component is our PSU power supply, which is from Anti-Sports, which is VS500L value series power supply, which is non-modular but still very good. It gives you continuous power for gaming. Okay, this thing, nothing you can't talk anything about the PSU. It's good. And then our cabinet is also from Anti-Sports, which is actually a very budget and then very good cabinet, which is our Anti-Sports ICE 100 mid-tower computer cabinet, which supports ATX, micro ATX, mini ATX. Okay, which is actually very good and comes with a pre-installed 2 into 140 front fans, and then 1 into 140 rear fan. What else do you need for 3238, guys? See, you get 3 fans pre-installed RGB. Okay, the cabinet looks very good, and that too it's under 3500. See, it says 3238, and our total budget, like our total is for 45,522. Whole PC comes under 45,522. See, if you go for another, sorry for that, I have cold. Okay, 13,327 is our graphics card, which is MSI's GeForce GTX 1650. If you go something like colorful or anything, you get it for less, for something like 12 and some hundreds, like 500, 12k 500 or 600, like that, something. And then even if you want to, if your budget is 50k and you can extend a bit more, like 47 or 48k, you can increase, like you can buy a AMD's RX something like 6400, or a GTX what can you buy for 15k? RX 580. No, RX 580 is actually like 10k, which is better. I think it's better than 1650, guys. Yeah, it reduces like 3000, so almost like 40k, almost like round of 40k, right? 42 means 40k round of. Okay, if you get with the RX 580, I think that's a better option for 10k. Or you can even go with RX 560, which is I think 11k of Asus ROG Strix. I can show you. See, you even get ROG, wait, I'll show you. ROG RX 560 Asus, okay, which is I think 12k. Oh, it's just 10,389. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry, guys, I gave you wrong information. So this is 10,389, which is actually very good. And then you see, you get a RX 550 also for 9,000. But I think when you're getting a good processor like Ryzen 545, like 4500, which has 6 cores and then 12 threads, you need something good, right? So yeah, I think you have to go with the RX 560, 580, or else the 6000 series, or even 1650, or something like a 1660. But I think 1050 Ti like will not be worth money. So I think you can go with the 1650. That's all for today, guys. I think you like the video. Please help me, please. I'll get you many more. See, this is 45k with 1650, 16 gigs of RAM, and then B450 motherboard. Okay, or else you can even add a CPU cooler, which you will get for 2k, 47,000 round off. I'm getting you a PC cabinet with 3 pre-installed fans, that too under 4,000, that too 3,500 to 3,500. You're getting 500 watts power supply, less than 2,500. Okay, you're getting a 1 TB SSD under 4,000. Okay, and everything under 46k almost. Yeah, so everything for 45k. Okay, if this video gets something like 100 likes, please, can you guys please 100 likes at least? If you get me 100 likes, for sure I'll get you 16 gigs of RAM RGB with CPU cooler RGB RTX series. Nothing, what do you say? I'll get you nothing refurbished, everything new. Okay, I'll get you on Amazon only, nothing refurbished. I'll show you, guarantee for sure. RTX 3000 series. Okay, Intel's processor or Ryzen's processor. We'll see on the budget. Okay, I'll do both. So see, we'll compare both. Okay, we'll compare both, and then we'll see if it's compatible or not with a website. I'll reveal you next week. Next video. I have many websites in which you can build your PC, configure PC, and then I can show you websites where you can get the most cheap. Okay, and then if you give me some comments, then I can show you, like somebody gives me a comment where they'll tell me to I need RTX 3050, for example. Okay, I need a RTX 3050. We'll compare in Amazon, Flipkart, and other websites like Modex Computers, MD Computers, Prime ABGB, and then some other more. I have many websites in my list. Okay, have many websites in my list. So yeah, we'll compare them. I'll tell you which is the best and which to go. I think many companies are there which sell like 20k, around 21k also. Okay, so under 53k or 54k, I'll get you those RTX series, 16 gigs of RAM, RGB, or else I'll give you options for you'll reduce like 1000 or 800 some hundreds, where you can get the cut the cost, but still same 16 gigs only, but no RGB. And if you want the this thing processor cooler, you'll get it. So we'll talk about that in our next video, not here. I'll not share any details now here. Okay, thank you. That's all for today's video. Thank you. Please support me. I think today's aim is like 50 likes or 100 likes, guys. Please, I think 80 likes. Okay, 80 likes, please. Our aim is 80 likes. This is my first video. Please get me 80 likes. And I have no subscribers, nothing. So I might expect like 50 subscribers, at least 30 subscribers with like 75 likes, guys. Please, 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 I request you, please. This is the final outcome of the PC. Just kidding. Bye bye.